Oh, by the way, the biggest news of them all. How can I forget? Gambling. Yes. So it seems Fujairah and all these places are actually going to legalize gambling. Now, in case you have been living under a rock, UAE, Saudi, Bahrain, Qatar, all these places in the world, they all have gambling. But not legally. They all have extracurricular entertainment, which happens in the night. You don't have to believe me. Just go to any of these nightclubs. You'll find beautiful looking ladies looking at you, smiling at you. And when you say hi, 500 only, one shot. I don't know if the rates have increased. So all this goes on. There has always been alcohol. There's always been, stuff that gets you high. There have been always the relaxation places. Okay, all this has been there, just not officially. Even gambling has always been there, but to very private entities. Don't think that Dubai is Islamic and it's very holy-poly and nobody does it. If you have a nice big yacht, if you have a nice big apartment, if you have a nice big penthouse, if you have the capacity to literally book a whole hotel, multiple floors, a 5-star hotel, or let's say you're staying in Burj Al Arab or Jumeirah Beach or Hyatt Regency, and you booked the premier suite, which is costing maybe $10,000 or $20,000 with a private chef and private butler and private everything, and you have the money to literally go purchase fresh lobsters from Australia or beef wagyu from Japan. You have that much money where you can literally get it shipped overnight. Well, you can enjoy all these kinds of entertainment. Okay. So now it comes down to gambling. What is going to happen in terms of gambling in Dubai? See, Fujairah is taking the step to legalize. Obviously, they'll try to give it an Islamic flavor and say, we will do this, but we'll not do that. Oh, it is not actually in UAE. It is offshore in the sea, so it's not actually in the land. They'll give you all that bullshit and they will say, yeah, we will do this, but we'll not do that. But when you have money, everything goes. So, gambling, prostitution, underworld fun or taboo fun, all that has been going on. We have seen Pota party and all that nonsense, which is outdated. It's very old. Okay. So by legalizing it, you're actually inviting lots of people to invest. There are a lot of people who have money to blow, but those who spend in Las Vegas are not going to stop Las Vegas and come down here. There are plenty of other destinations which I am not into gambling, so I wouldn't know. But there are plenty of countries which don't mind this. Okay, they will encourage this. And there are some countries that don't legally allow it. I officially do not know. Unofficially, I've heard from people. That's why I don't want to say it. Where they allow all this, as long as you grease a lot of hands. Okay. The clients that I have, some of them who have lots of money, they have so much money they don't need to work a single day. They've literally told me that whether it's India, whether it's Pakistan, whether it's Russia, whether it's UAE, whether it's Saudi, if you have the money, you can really enjoy. Okay, that is the gambling bit. That is the big money. Okay, see, where there is money, there'll be women, there'll be alcohol, there'll be drugs, there'll be gambling, all the vices. So, where Dubai is concerned, Dubai will sit and watch what is happening in Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, that area. Okay, they're inviting. They are like the Apple. Apple, it watches what Samsung is doing, what Huawei is doing, what the Android system is doing. And they have come out with all these functions which Apple doesn't have. From 50 or 100x zoom to the triple folding Huawei phone to the folding phone that Samsung has done so well. Now, Apple has not done that. But Apple is observing, and when it does come out, it'll come out with one of the best versions, and it'll charge you like a bomb, and it will say the world's first. Like instead of artificial intelligence, it calls itself Apple intelligence. Okay, what Samsung and Android has done ages ago. They're saying this is the latest new technology. In the same way, Dubai, what it does is it observes, and it has burnt its fingers with the, the construction of the Palm Island 1, 2, 3, the World, the Eclipse, Falcon City, Dubai District, Sheikh Mohammed's City project, Dubai Central, Logistics City. They have had all these cities. They made all these big pronounced announcements. And they spend billions of not only their money, other people's money, and they put it in the sand. It's wasted. So now they are cautious. So now what they're going to do is, they're not going to officially declare. There are gambling sites. By the way, there are gambling sites in Dubai, which I don't want to say because the clients have, there's that relationship. But there are. Just it's not announced publicly. So they'll watch Fujairah, they'll watch Ras Al Khaimah. How are you guys doing it? Okay, how are you guys doing it? What are the drawbacks? What are the failings? Where have you succeeded? Where have you failed? What is the safety? What about black money? What about underworld people? How many underworld guys are there in Dubai? How many? You just have to Google search. Don't take my word. Just Google search. From Ireland, Ireland, UK, Russia, America, Africa, Nigeria, all these places, they're there. But they are very quiet. They mind their own business. Okay. So all this BS will go on there. Okay. So Dubai, what it wants to do is, if it does do it, it'll do it very quietly. And it'll do it slowly. So they'll watch Fujairah or Ras Al Khaimah, wherever they're doing all this. What's happening? Where have you burnt your fingers? What have you to do better? And then they'll slowly take the initiative, provided there's no backlash. Then they'll legally give it a very halal, very Islamic look, and they'll make it, they'll present it in a very nice way, in a very palatable fashion, where there'll be, it'll look like a decent man's whore joint. The Islamic red light district, something like that. Okay. So just like Saudi, it is making, like it has Mecca, Medina, it wants to make it the Mecca of entertainment, the Mecca of boxing, the Mecca of, entertainment and everything else. Dubai also will try to do it. But it will try to do it in a way which doesn't affect its brand, because remember, Dubai is a brand. And Dubai is accountable to Abu Dhabi because it has taken money from Abu Dhabi and it doesn't want to ruin its image. Like this, the nuts of Dubai are in the hands of Abu Dhabi. Whether you like it or not, that's a fact. Which is why Burj Dubai became Burj Khalifa, sorry. Yeah. If you know that story, if you are there in UAE that long, you would know what happened. Okay, Sheikh Mohammed has taken billions and billions from Abu Dhabi. He owes everything to them now. So Abu Dhabi has Dubai in its grasp and wants to make sure whatever you guys do, okay, take my final signature. I'll support you, but don't do anything without my approval. So they'll sit, relax and watch what's going on. Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah, gambling. Are they prostitutes? Are they girls? Are they adult entertainment? Is a mafia coming there? Is there too much of black money? Is, let's say, the European Union going to slap with some, financial, because UAE is on the grey list or some other colorful list, dull list. So financially, they don't want to get slapped. So they'll sit back, watch, look, and finally decide, is it worth? And then and only then, they will take the jump. Until then, we'll sit back and watch. And one final thing. Don't think for a fact that Dubai is not going to jump in where the action is. If Dubai or Abu Dhabi has invested in stocks, bonds, in property abroad, in sold military equipment, purchased military equipment, has a lot of, deals globally, they're a very business-minded country. They are very business-minded. They are not dumb. They aren't going to say, Allah said this and I'm going to pray to Allah. All that is bull. Okay? They will be part of the action as silent investors. And I know because many of my clients, they have people from the rich ruling family and all that. They don't make a noise. They have their representative. They put a little amount of money. But once you accept the money, it's like you give your ass to them, then they'll do whatever they want. Because it's their country, their rules, whatever they want. So, I feel international brands are going to open up in, Fujairah or Ras Al Khaimah, whatever. They're going to open there. The entire Arab world is going to watch carefully, learn from their mistakes, and see how they can do it better. And later on, eventually, if the international brand brings in more foreign exchange, black money investors, they will allow the international brand to remain there. But if they realize, Kalli Wali international brand, I will put my own brand and I will tie up with someone and get a better, they'll kick them out. They'll make it their own little playground and their own rules. Because then they don't have to pay a premium. They don't have to pay, franchisee fees, as you call it. Anyway, this is my prediction where gambling and nightlife is concerned in UAE. Remember, it's not Islamic, it's not halal, but they will give it a halal and Islamic flavor. Halal flavor, Islamic touch. Until then, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Having said that, bye-bye.